Hi. Hi, I'm Garry Ackerman. I'm the proud owner of this beautiful Pepsi-Cola airplane. We're from McKinney, Texas, which is a suburb right outside of Dallas. And the airplane is now, I guess, 2 years out of restoration. The first year we had 4.5 hours on it. We parked by the Red Barn down there and won the Lindy. It was an exciting time, and this is our 3rd year to show the airplane here. And we have a lot of long-term followers. They come by and pawn over the airplane a little bit.
Do you have a channel?
We are just getting around to, I have a Facebook group called the PepsiCola Stinson.
Okay.
We have created a YouTube channel called the PepsiCola Stinson.
Okay.
And we're working on our first video. I've got a couple of high school kids helping me with that, and they're working on that as we speak back home.
Okay.
And that'll be actually a video version of the book that we wrote for
The PepsiCola Stinson.
for the PepsiCola Stinson, yes.
Yeah.
And it's about the history of the airplane and the restoration project. And we'll have that video done for sure by the end of August.
Okay.
And it'll be out there on PepsiCola Stinson.
Right. How long have you owned this aircraft?
We've actually owned it for 11 or 12 years now.
We bought it in 2011.
We bought it in, yeah. So we've had it 14 years, 15 years. We didn't do anything with it for 9 years.
Okay.
It was supposed to be my retirement project. And we retired and took up photography and started doing a lot of Africa, South America, Iceland, Europe, that kind of photography stuff. Didn't accomplish anything on the airplane. One day, Jen says, are we ever going to get to fly that thing? And I was like, well, gosh. So I knew the guys at Rare and called them and talked them into taking the project. It was a basket. It was bad enough of a basket case. They really didn't want to do it.
Okay.
But this airplane is the very first Gullwing Stinson off the assembly line.
Nice.
And it was the Pepsi-Cola airplane for a while. And so they said, well, an airplane with that kind of, history, yeah, we'll do it. So it took them 4 years.
4 years to restore it.
And 11,000 man hours.
Okay.
Now that includes the engine, but yeah.
So the engine is replaced?
The engine is brand new. The propeller is brand new.
Sorry, yeah.
No, the hub was too.
The hub was new.
Yes, it was new old stock.
That's an expense that you didn't know about.
Now she's finding out. Yeah.
Tell me a bit more about the engine.
Oh, the engine was first built in the early 1930s. It's a Lycoming,
Okay.
9-cylinder radial engine, 300 horsepower. This particular one was military surplus.
Yeah.
And when we took it to the engine shop to have them go through it and make sure everything was good inside, they said, it's never been on an airplane. So he says, you've got a brand new engine here. And they did all the service bulletins and ADs and put it all back together with, new seals and gaskets and all that stuff. And there we are, brand new engine. It's got 65 hours on it.
65 hours only?
Total.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the break-in?
They broke it in for me before they gave it to me. Yeah, I think they probably put about 4 hours on it.
How much does an engine like this cost?
I don't remember exactly. I'm going to tell you it's between 60 and 70,000.
It's an expensive engine.
Yeah. I spent 35 on the propeller.
Okay.
So that was how hard it was to come by brand new propeller.
Wow.
But we did. We just felt like it had to be done that way. So.
And you have your MP?
I'm an MP, but not an IA.
Oh, okay.
Don't really have a desire to be an IA. I like having more eyes on things that I work on. I don't have a need to be in control. Just I get the work done.
And what is this hose that is going down? What is it doing right now?
Well, after you shut the engine down, all the oil that has been circulating in that engine runs to the bottom. And it all runs into this little sump right here, like this. Okay. And if it overflows that, you end up with oil going down and leaking past the pistons into the cylinders. And that's not a good thing. So what we do is we drain it off into a can before it has a chance to overflow that sump.
Okay.
And before we go fly, we'll put that back in the oil tank. And
so that's still good oil?
Oh, it's still good oil.
And did you also rotate it right now to pull the oil in? Because I saw someone at the end of this flight line, he was doing that on his plane.
When you rotate the prop,
Yeah.
Normally, that is to check and make sure that you didn't accumulate any oil in these two cylinders. If there's any oil in there, rotating the prop will pump that out into the exhaust system.
Okay.
And on this airplane, believe it or not, it will run out right there,
Right.
right here.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
So oil comes out of here?
It's not supposed to, but if it collects in those cylinders, that's where it comes out. Yeah. And it splatters all over this side of the airplane too.
I can imagine that would look ugly.
Yeah.
I'll take video of the cabin.
Yes. Have you looked inside?
I have not yet. Oh, that is classic.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is. Like gives you the vintage car,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the
Yes.
steering wheels, that one.
It's actually quite original, except for that center panel. That's where all the modern avionics are.
Is that a G500?
It's a 750XI and a 500 autopilot
Yeah.
and two G5s. Yes.
Okay. I have a dual G5 simulator at home.
Okay.
So when I saw the G5s, I'm like,
Yeah.
I know.
You're like, you know that. Yeah. It's a real pleasure to fly.
What's the top speed on this?
It cruises about 130 miles an hour. Power settings will get that's burning 13 gallons an hour. You can make it burn less, but
Okay.
I don't really push it hard. I mean, I've at times looked down and noticed I was burning 12 and a half and said, well, I'll go back to 13. But 130 miles an hour is pretty regular.
Okay.
That's what it cruises at. And you can fly it with the windows rolled down. You stick your elbow out.
Yeah.
It's turning 1,800 RPM, so it's kind of chug-a-lugging along, and you just have a fun time.
What's the stall speed and the approach?
I fly approaches at 75.
Okay.
I don't find that it's not real particular. You just fly it down, final approach, and you get down close, you hold it off, and pretty soon it touches down, and it's like any other airplane, really. It's not bad at all.
So just you and your wife out here?
Yes,
For this.
yes.
And how far is it from McKinney, Texas to here?
Oh, I think it's 800 miles or something like that. It's kind of interesting that we've flown it up here twice, and neither time did we fly a straight line because of the weather. You know, we end up flying instead of 6.5 hours, it's 7.5 or 8 hours because you're going west to get around weather and stuff like that. And I think it's about 800 miles if you just flew it straight line.
How many stops did you have to make? One stop.
One,
Where did you
yeah.
stop?
We stopped in St. Joseph, Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah, northern border of Missouri there. Yeah.
How much fuel do the tanks hold?
It holds 70 gallons.
70.
Yeah, and then technically you could go easily 4.5 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you really wanted to work it, you could go 5 hours. But
At that point,
I don't like
pushing
the
it.
just my 71-year-old butt just doesn't appreciate that stuff. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
This is a beautiful plane.
Thanks.
Great job with the restoration.
Thanks.
And thank you so much for spending your time and telling me.
You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it.
Pleasure meeting you.
Same here.
Thank you, sir.